10k race is now booked. I'm going for the Vitality 10k in London, 23rd of September I think it is, which is just 10-11 days out from now. And it's a pretty popular race through the streets of central London. You start and end around Buckingham Palace. You make your way down the Strand towards Bank and then look to turn around. It is quite a popular race, so I'm hoping there'll be lots of runners attempting a sub 40, which will be great because the idea is we'll all be able to pull each other along. With it being 10-11 days out, there's still an opportunity to do a session now, and I'm looking just to quickly knock out a threshold session. So threshold, running at threshold is that lactate threshold pace. The unscientific way to estimate it is about your 1 hour race pace. So for me, that's somewhere between 10k and half marathon pace. And I like to use heart rate to gauge if I'm in the threshold zone. Again, somewhere between the 10k and half marathon heart rate. I work that out to be about 171 beats per minute, and the game is don't go over that. Don't go anaerobic. Get as close as you dare to it. So there's a few different ways you can do this one. You could just do 20 minutes non-stop at threshold, but if you do go over that threshold, it's hard to recover and get back under. So I like to split them up into slightly smaller intervals. Today I'm going to be doing 3 times 2k at threshold pace with a 2-minute recovery. Just coming to the end of this warm-up. It'll be about a 4k warm-up. Right, here we go. First rep done. 8 minutes and 9 seconds. Yeah, so about 4:05 kilometre pace. And I saw the heart rate peak at about 168. Now that first one is always a little bit downhill. This next one's flat. Then the last one's going slightly back up that hill. So I always do this, so I look like I'm on track to do what I always do, which is the first rep, the fastest. Not the right way around to do it, but hey. Right, heart rate back down to 130 now. Off we go again. Right, second rep done. 8 minutes 13 that time. So I think a 4:06, 4:07 kilometre pace with the heart rate just creeping into the 170s there. So keeping it the right side of threshold, but right on the edge here. Cool down apparently. No, 2 more K left. Right, all done. I don't know why my watch does that. Maybe I've not synced this workout. Because there's an actual button you need to press in the app to say send this to the watch that you do before you sync. So I don't know exactly what that was. 8:18 I think. So a 4:09 kilometre pace. Heart rate right on the line. 172 at peak. So that should be a 14 and a bit kilometre run. And the great thing about threshold running intervals is, yes, they're hard, but they're not that hard. So recovery is not really an issue. I should be able to get out tomorrow and do another run. Yeah, so looking to get a decent week in this week. 80 kilometres, hopefully 50 miles. That'd be a nice hard week, with then a week left to taper and feel refreshed for the 10k. Did a nice hilly 11k easy on Monday, then a nice easy paced 15k on Tuesday, and so I'll get out tomorrow, do an easy 14k, and then say a 22-24 kilometre long run at the weekend. Right, let's just finish this cool down, and I'm going to try and work out what is going on with this watch. Made it out for the long run this week. Well, sort of this week. It's actually not quite this week. It's actually Monday evening, and I find myself in the windy coastal town of Vila Moura, Portugal. Yeah, the plan was to do this long run yesterday morning, but early morning. Yeah, so with this being one of my, well, only my second sneaky 8-day training week, this will end up being in the high 60s for the kilometres ran. I'll put all the different runs I've done on the screen now. And as for the net heart rate efficiency, I think it stayed more or less the same, may even be a tad worse. So yeah, nothing to get too concerned about. The hard work's been done, which means on Sunday in 6 days' time, I'm going to give it my best shot. Next video is going to be the Vitality 10k 2023. I'm still trying to work out how am I going to get any footage from that race, given that hopefully my average kilometre pace is going to start with the number 3. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find a way. Okay, so if you got this far into the video, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the race vlog.